Hi everyone, David here from Mortgage Choice, providing your monthly RBA update. As we all expected, rates have been increased by 0.25%, and this brings the cash rate to 3.1%. But what does this all mean in terms of home loan repayments, and what is this going to do to our budget? Well, today I wanted to show you what a 0.25% rate rise will do to your repayments. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you a bit of an example. Now, this rate here, 4.5%, is a really competitive rate before today's announcement, and 4.75 is where we'll sit when the banks do pass on this rise. Now, as you can see, it increases your monthly repayment by $15 for every 100,000 that you're borrowing, and this is over a 30-year term. So as an example, if your loan is sitting at $500,000, then the increase is going to be 5 times 15 at $75 increase to your repayment per month. So this is a great way to quickly calculate what you're up for before the banks actually send you the notice. As you would have noticed by now, the banks are a little bit slow to pass on the rate rise and to update your repayments each month, which is great for you that you've got some time to prepare. But at least this way you know what's coming and you can, again, prepare even further for when that does happen in the next month or 2 months' time. So that's a great way to look forward and to help your budget before you actually need to. I did want to add that for NAB clients, they are rather behind on their updates. You might have seen that the repayments, the minimum repayment, I should say, hasn't actually been updated for the last 6 months. This is due to NAB's system, and you'll see that it will come, but it does come after quite a period of time. So for those NAB clients, please reach out if you're concerned about your minimum repayment not changing and you're curious what that will actually change to, given we've had 8 rate rises now, because that's going to be a big hit when they do finally come through. I also wanted to share some data from realestate.com today. So this report that we're looking at right now is an indication of how properties have increased since COVID, since March 2020, but also how they have dropped since these rate rises. Melbourne, as an example, the majority of us are in Melbourne here. We can see that there is a reduction by 5.3%. But overall, since March in 2020, we've increased by 15%. So this is house prices. All dwellings in Melbourne, on average, have increased by 15% since March 2020. So, on average, 7.5% per annum. That's pretty good growth, even with the reduction after these rate rises. So we're still sitting in a really good position. On the flip side, that means that first home buyers, it's going to take a long time for these properties to reduce to a point where they were at pre-COVID levels, pre-pandemic levels. So reviewing your borrowing capacity, preparing to purchase at prices where they stand now, or potentially another bit of a drop, 5% over the next 6 months if that trend continues, that's really important. What we're finding with a lot of clients is that the price drop is not matching the borrowing capacity drop. And so a lot of clients are saving and saving and saving to buy their first home and waiting until prices drop. But the longer they wait, the less they can afford to borrow, which means the longer they have to wait for prices to drop, and it's not keeping up. So really important that you speak with us if you are looking to buy your first home. And on the flip side, if you're looking to sell or to invest, we need to work out what price is going to work for you and obtain a pre-approval to lock in that capacity before it drops further with further rate rises. So I hope this has helped, especially the calculator, which will assist with calculating your repayment increase. And as always, be sure to reach out if you do have any questions. I look forward to speaking soon.